my English vocabulary isn't that big to express all the feelings and to describe the print quality. We needed another tool for the installation of the printers. Oh, it's so... Hey. Wow. Honestly, I don't know what I have to do. Welcome back, everybody. Today is our second episode and we're gonna do the first start of this printer. My name is Yuri, and if you just join us, so this is our series of videos about this EufyMake E1 printer, first personal consumer printer. And if you didn't see our first video, I invite you to do it, as we did initial unboxing and our first thoughts about it. Today we're gonna do the first start. We're gonna do some test runs, and I'm very excited about it. Their robot vacuum S1 Pro was the first campaign that I backed on the Kickstarter last year, and fast forward to nowadays, I'm really happy with it. So my thoughts about the company EufyMake is enjoy this company because, first of all, I like their design, modern slick design. Their customer support is pretty solid, so, and I hope so that I won't be disappointed with this printer. In first video we did initial unboxing. We put the cartridges in, we powered it on, we put the cleaning cartridge, the filter. I won't repeat everything, so just go back and check our first video. Today we're gonna do the start with what they suggest us to do. So we have what in the box we have just this like quick start guide. So that's all the information that we have. So what we're gonna do first, they advise us to install their EufyMake app. So I don't have it, so we're gonna scan it. Okay, so I just downloaded the app. I'll open it. I have already account with EufyMake. It prompted me to agree to their terms. I will log into my account. Just to give you a quick idea about our channel, guys, so our goal is not to teach you or educate how to use any of the devices that we're gonna review, but our goal is to share our like real world feedback, because we discovered this printer and learn about it the way as we film it, and so it's like unfiltered review, like how the like regular non-crafter, not very advanced user gonna use the device. In this case, that's gonna be our UV printer. So that's like our goal, just to share everything. Okay, let's proceed with the login. Okay, so now it asks us what we want to connect to the. So we have UV Print Studio and we have 3D Print Studio, 3D printer and UV printer. So to give you like an idea, so we are done with the quick start guide. I don't have an idea what's gonna be next, so we're just gonna follow the instruction on the app. So we're gonna choose the UV printer and get started. It asks us to add a printer. Okay, now we see the printer in the list of printer and we're gonna choose it. We hear some noise and it says press the button on your printer to confirm the initialization. Let's press this long-awaited button. So we have successfully connected to our printer, and we connected to our Wi-Fi network, and the device has been added to my account. We're gonna press the next button, name your printer. We won't change the name. And what's gonna be next? Firmware, checking for the update. Yeah, so we have new version, so we're gonna update the firmware to the latest version. Not very fast, so I assume we're gonna fast forward it. Something going on inside this printer, and we have successfully updated our device to the version 3.2.19, and it says that our device will restart once again. Let's click done. Wow, you can see like nice blue light inside. All done, your printer is ready to use. Wow, it was pretty fast and pretty easy, I would say. So luckily we didn't have any issues with the connection, with the update, and the printer, it says it's calibrating itself. Do I need to do anything or no? Honestly, I don't know what I have to do. It's a bit strange because I know we have like this like adhesive mat. I didn't prepare it. I hope that we won't interrupt anything. We didn't interrupt anything. Or that's my fault then. Okay, so hopefully I didn't break the setup yet. Now we see the device installation. Perform initialization before printing. So honestly, I don't have an idea what I need to do next. So do I need to install this stuff? Do I need to remove anything? So I say that I don't like about it, because basically I don't have any information about it. Yes, I can go online, but the idea was just to see how easy it's to install it. So do we need to press the start button or first install this mat there? What do you think? Install this mat? Okay, so Andrew, by the way, my teammate, he's behind the cameras, so next time he will be here. What we're gonna do now, I'm not sure if that's the right step, but let's do it rather than not do it. So we have this small bed here, and we have like the protection cover here, and it says do not remove before printing test. So right now, I assume it's gonna be now our printing test. And we have this adhesive mat. It has the same like note, do not remove before printing test. So I assume we're gonna keep it, because I watched one is start their video. So basically there's like calibration card. What I'm gonna do now, I will remove this protective cover from the bed, right? Oh, it's so, hey. Wow. So we're gonna put this calibration card on the bed. Let's align it so it's nice. Again, I'm not sure if that's the right step to do, but we do what we think we have to do. All right, so we put this like a calibration card on the small bed. We're gonna put it back there. We're gonna lock it. That was easy. Like actually this like locking mechanism is pretty easy to unlock and lock. We close the door, and now we're gonna start the device initialization. Okay, so what do we have here? So the process, so it's gonna be check status, then inject inks, test printing, camera calibration. Total, it's gonna take 38 minutes. Wow. We're gonna hit the start button. So we'll start with the first process. It says it's gonna take 28 minutes, and it's gonna inject inks there. Okay, so now I got the answer to my question. We started with the ink injection, and it walks us through like 6 steps about must know. So and it says that this printer goes with 2 flatbeds, like mini flatbed and the standard flatbed. And it says use it with the mini adhesive mat for small size printing, such as fridge magnets. Yeah, we actually did it. And yeah, so it walks us through some guidelines. And if you would like to do the safe shutdown, yes, you can manually shut down the printer by pressing and holding the power button for 5 seconds. This power button is next to the power cord. We won't touch it yet. Every time we're gonna shut down this printer, it's gonna go through the 15-minute moisturizing procedure to ensure the print head remains hydrated during the shutdown process. So that's everyone mentioning. They advise to use this printer every day in order to use the inks most efficiently. Okay, we are 37% through the injecting ink. We won't hold you here for about 28 minutes, so we're gonna cut it. So see you at 100%.
A few moments later.
We've successfully injected ink, and we're ready to go to the next step. That's gonna be our 3rd out of 4 steps. Test printing. So let's make sure everything is installed and secured. Looks like so. Okay, let's do the next step. By the way, it doesn't say anything about the closed door or not closed door. I assume you can like look at the UV light, laser or UV light, so we'll just keep it open for the camera. So we just did the test print and calibration of the camera on our standard bed, and we're filming it because we just realized that while we were setting up our small bed, we did a mistake. So that's why we are happy that we show it, because you won't have to do it. So basically you can see the standard bed and the mini bed, they both include this like paper on top of it, and also they have like extra this adhesive mat that you put we put it actually before the test print, but before the initial test You don't have to remove the like paper cover that goes with the bed. So that's where we made a mistake, and it clearly says in the initial guide when you go through the setup. So we can use this paper up to 4 times, and we basically removed it, put this mat, destroyed it, and used the regular paper. So our initial setup went smoothly. That was only our mistake, but it's great that we did it, so you don't have to do it. So good luck with your setup. Okay, so we just did the test print here, and looks like our results are not good, and it says that we have ink overflow. You should see it here, and we're gonna select no because it's not the good print quality. And here what we have, so in order to do the one to do another run for the test print and cleaning, I assume we need to put another adhesive mat as shown, but we basically don't have it because they just supply it with one piece. And if we don't have, they say if you don't have any adhesive mats, attach the paper as shown in the picture, ensure it's properly aligned. So basically that's our standard letter paper, so what we have at home, but it's a little bit smaller than they want us to have. So we're gonna do the quick pause and try to figure out how to do it. So see you in a bit. Okay, so the second round of test printing is finished. Let's gonna find out. I'm not sure if it's gonna be this way always, but looks like it still has this like ink overflow, but let's assume it should be a good print. So let's click on the good, so we will confirm it's a good print, and let's go to the next step. Test print successful. Okay, flatbed, it says that we need to put the flatbed back, so we just put it there. Gonna check, click on next, close the door, and we have calibrating camera. It will take about 10 minutes, so let's see if this step gonna be successful. Okay guys, so we did the camera calibration, but we actually didn't do it because it says camera calibration failed. So we're gonna retry it once again and we'll see where it goes. Okay guys, so looks like we needed another tool for the installation of the printer. We don't have, as I mentioned before, additional adhesive mats, so we just use the regular paper, cut it because it has to be longer than it is. So let's install this bed again, and let's do the camera calibration once again. We'll see how it goes this time. Okay guys, so finally we got successful camera calibration. It was second try. So we didn't have any extra adhesive mats, so we just used the plain paper. As you can see, we had to cut it here in order to align it. So now we see the congratulations screen, and it says remove the white film from the flatbed, peel off the transparent film. So basically we already did it. So now it says that we are ready for the first print. They give us they give you like 3 magnets, but we're gonna keep them for later because our first test print wasn't ideal, but we chosen that it was a good print. So for this test print we're gonna use the coasters. We ordered them on Amazon, so let's see how the first print will end up. Let's put this coaster on the bed, and it looks like it's a bit bigger than the bed itself, but we're gonna try to print something like within the coaster. So we want to put the print all over the coaster. So let's put it back, secure it. It says print your first 3D texture project. Let's go and start now. Place the material. So it says place the magnet on the adhesive mat with the printed surface upwards. Okay, we're gonna use our coaster. Let's do the snapshot. I'm not sure if I need to use these goggles, but let's put them on. What the printer does right now, it measure the height, and it's gonna take approximately 1 to 3 minutes, and we can't move the print bed. Now it's taking the snapshot, so in a couple seconds we should be able to see like the everything here, and we can align the print that we would like to print, so we don't need it right now. Okay, yeah, now I see that's here. It's offer us to print that New York magnet on it. Let's see. So I can move the picture, the paint right there, align it where I want. Looks like it's right in the center. We have a couple options here. Ideally, I would like to do all the prints on the laptop, so because you have much larger screen and more options than here. But you have here just two options beside the aligning the print on the printing material. So we have design, choose the file to print, so it gives us just the basic New York Liberty Statue print. And the other option is the print settings. We can select the print bed and print material. So we have wood, acrylic, metal, plastic, ceramics. It looks like it's ceramics, so we're gonna use the ceramics. And it offer us to put the one, okay, I don't know, print quality, emboss. So we cannot change all the settings right now, so I assume it's just for the first test print. So let's put the goggles back just in case, and we'll hit the start print button right now. So okay, we're ready. Let's hit the start print button. It's sending file to device, ready to print. Simply tap the start button. Okay, the moment has arrived, has come. We are ready to for our first print. Let's see what we get. And here in the app we can see it, like our ink levels, so all are 100%. We'll walk through the app and the layout and all the features later. Maybe in the next video, we'll see. Hopefully we won't have issues with the first test print. It says printing 0%. It doesn't give us any idea of the duration of the print, so possibly we might need to wait. It doesn't say anything about closing the door, but I assume it doesn't affect the print, because basically when we put the regular print bed, you still have to print with an open door, so I don't think it affects the print and causes the delay. So I assume it's just processing all the information, getting ready. Finally, something happening there. So while printing our design, as you can see, like the printer sits very well sturdy here, but you can feel this small wobbling. So basically, if I was thinking about placing like UV printer on one side of the bed or the table, and I have also the 3D printer on the other side, they'll print simultaneously, but I feel it's not gonna work, because this causes like some shaking during the print, and same as the 3D printer, so we would have to place them on different levels to avoid any like shaky stuff. We are 3% through the printing process. I don't feel any smell yet. Okay, so our first print is ready. It took us 23 minutes 28 seconds to print it, but keep in mind that it was not just the magnet that was included, so it's actually much larger. I see it from here, but I will want to take it and rate the print quality. And you see on your screen how much ink it took. So it took like less than 0.1 milliliters of all the ink except the white and gloss. And they ask us, how would you rate the print quality? Let's find out. Wow, I mean, wow. I can't. So I was worried a bit, because our test prints weren't very successful, but this here it's just amazing. Come check here. What do you think about it?
Oh wow, it does look great.
Huh?
It does look great. And
You see the textures?
wow,
Try it.
that's
What?
amazing. That's amazing.
It's really wow.
Okay.
So just to give you a comparison, so we tried it on the coasters that we got from Amazon, because I didn't want to waste one of the magnets included, because I didn't know what's the print quality gonna be. But guys, it's amazing. So just give you whoa, I'm just excited because of our setup, the smoothness. It wasn't real smooth, so I was a bit disappointed because I didn't expect it to end up so well. But as I mentioned, it took us 23 and a half minutes to finish the sprint. But here's the coaster, and here's the size of the magnet. So as you can see, it's basically twice bigger. So I assume it would took us like around like maybe 10 minutes to finish the print here. But wow, I just don't have words here. So you can see on the screen right now how's the textures, how's the print quality. It's like I don't have like words enough. Like my English vocabulary isn't that big to express all the feelings and to describe the print quality. But yeah, it's definitely 5 stars. In general, how do I rate the first impression? I think that I'm like pretty like tech savvy person, and I had experience before with Bamboo Lab P1S installation. So I'm comparing like EufyMake UV printer and the 3D printer from like it was the setup process was a little bit smoother for the 3D printer. So, but in general, it's the setup and the first start was almost smooth. The only recommendation I have is just basically include more than one mat. So, for example, when we ran into issues with the print quality, we had to use like the regular paper, cut it. So it's just unnecessary moves for that. But I'd suggest like just guys give us at least like 2-3 mats so we can, if for example, if we have some issues with the setup, we can do it right away, but just not do DIY projects, and that's it. Okay, so once again, just how amazing this first print was. We're gonna see you next time. Next time we plan to use and unbox and try for the first time the rotary attachment. We have some tumblers and we have some mugs, so I'm just can't wait to see it. And in the meantime, you can see also what we gonna print with this printer. So we tried it on the coasters. We also have like blank aluminum business cards. We have some canvas. You can see them right on the screen right now, how's the quality is. And we also have some metal wall art. So check the quality, and see you next time. Thanks for staying with us.